Hey, this week we're going to be going over the entire mortgage loan process, and this is going to be from start to finish. And I think a lot of buyers, especially first-time home buyers, even people who have purchased a home before or maybe who haven't in a long time, forget or just don't really know what goes on throughout the whole life cycle of a loan, or really what just goes on behind the scenes. So I'm going to be going over that. To get us kick-started on this, the first step is, of course, the pre-approval process. And so this is a two-step process. You first start filling out a loan application with your loan officer. It takes about 10 or 15 minutes. It's very easy to do. And then after that, he or she is going to send you a list of documents that they need to finish up your pre-approval. And just a heads up for you guys that this is your first time home buying, whenever they ask for your documents up front, they're still going to need documents throughout the process. So once you go under contract, there still is work to get done to finish up your loan. So keep that in mind when you're looking at getting pre-approved and when you're shopping for homes. Your lender will still need documents throughout that process. And so after the pre-approval stage, once you go under contract, and this could be anywhere from a day after you get pre-approved or even months, because especially in this crazy market, the market's moving super fast, it's ultra competitive. But let's say you get under contract, what are the next steps after that? So the next step is your inspection, and this is when you get with your real estate agent, and this is where they're gonna help you and get with a professional in the inspection industry to make sure that the house is up to par, make sure it's not falling apart or it's gonna burn down tomorrow. The next step is on the lending side is processing. And so once your loan officer gets the contract from your real estate agent, then they're going to begin to process the loan. And what this looks like is they're going to start ordering out certain things. So they're going to order out any verifications of employment, maybe verifications of rent. They're going to be going through your application to make sure that the loan officer has gotten the appropriate documents and done the application correctly. So after your mortgage company has processed your loan, they're going to order the appraisal. And so once you're through inspection, this is when your real estate agent is going to let your loan officer know, hey, you guys are good to order the appraisal. And you're going to want to do that somewhat quickly after you're through inspection and get everything back on the responses on that. And so appraisal timelines typically are anywhere from a week to 3 weeks out. It's really depending on the type of property and where it's located. If it's in a rural area, then it could be longer. So expect that if you're purchasing in a rural area, you might want to get on ordering that appraisal sooner than later. And then the other piece is once it's through processing, we're going to get into underwriting. And this is where your loan officer, once everything's processed, is going to send it to their underwriter. And the underwriter works directly for the mortgage company. And basically what their job is to do, that they're going to approve the loan, and typically they'll have a couple conditions on it. So they just might want some updated documents or an updated pay stub. But what they're doing is just making sure that the borrower or you is approved for this specific loan program that you're applying for. And then after you get through underwriting, the best thing to hear is a term called clear to close. And this is something that the loan officer loves hearing and the real estate agent loves hearing, and as well as you, is once you get clear to close, it means that everything is pretty much done on your loan. And then it's going to move to what we call docs out. And so this is when the mortgage company's closer works directly with the title company on balancing to make sure that all the numbers look good, your down payment, closing cost, all the other fees involved, just making sure that all the numbers match up. And then once documents are out, you're going to go sign with the title company, and that takes about 30 to 45 minutes. And then once you sign, the last steps are funding and recording. So the bank's going to fund the loan, and then shortly thereafter, it could be same day or maybe the next day, depending on when funding occurs. But then the title company is going to record everything that's already done, and then you get the keys either the same day or next day, just depending on how your contract is written. So that's everything in regards to the life cycle of the loan. If you guys have any questions, please comment below, smash that like button, and subscribe. Thanks.